No.
At
Like
all.
if you're single and you have the freedom to move like that, then do that. But if you're not single, if you know people are specifically using their close friends to give that extension of what's on their timeline, which is being a thought bot, then you need to respectfully move yourself from the close friends.
Just avoid any headaches or hiccups before, like, that's
Because,
unnecessary.
a lot of people always say, oh, it's just looking. But how many times have things started with just looking? And then, it was just a message. And then
Yeah.
it's, oh man, I don't know how I'm in here with my, standing on my head, getting my cheeks clapped. I don't know what happened. It just, I was just looking, like it doesn't work like that. So you should cut it off before it even becomes a problem, in my opinion. Now, like I said, if you're single and you have the freedom to move that way, feel free. But if you got a whole John at home, don't do that to yourself. Like, it's not worth the fight. It's
At
not worth the fight.
all. At all.
Mm-mm. No. Jenny, you laughing, but you know how I am. No, 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 no.
Listen, I got my last relationship for the long night. Yeah, majorly ended because of that and shit. Because that's where I felt. Oh, look, there's nothing or what happened. She was just like, I don't know. And then because of that, clash of school thoughts and shit. So that's why I'm laughing. I'm laughing because of how real it is and how I really just missed it at the time. Cause I'm like, just look like I'm not going to life, and even if I do, what the fuck, like, you know what I mean?
But you gotta, a lot of men, they think of it in their perspective, but you gotta take in our perspective as well.
Yep.
Because it's like,
Yep.
how does it make us feel?
Mm.
And she's absolutely correct. It's more about if you're in a partnership, you got to put your partner before you. And a lot of people don't be ready to do that.
It's true.
But that's the reality, especially if you're getting married.
Yeah.
It's no longer about you. You have to take into consideration. Now, if you're determined to hold on to this ability to just view, other people's bodies online over your girl's feelings,
Right.
I don't understand. Like, look, my husband, he laughs at me. He don't be taking me seriously when I be telling him, you're not allowed to wear this lingerie out the house. Like these sweatpants, thing we haven't, okay? And you're not, like, I have literally snapped photos of him and he just happened to have sweatpants on, and I will put an emoji over, his area, because I know how women think. We know what time it is, especially if it's great sweatpants. And why do I know that? Because I know I've looked. So, I respectfully scroll past men who are wearing gray sweatpants on my timeline out of respect for my husband. Because if I'm over here fussing you out about not wearing them out the house, all right, whatever, I'm not gonna look, and I'm certainly not gonna double tap it too. Like, I'm gonna scroll right by. Like, I don't need to see now. Namada can tell you because she's in here. We've shared pictures before, and I will point out, if he's a prospect, I'm telling her he ain't got no print. You might want to skip that one. But other than that, I'm not the one. Like, because I understand the implications of gray sweatpants or sweatpants on men. That's all I'm saying. So the respect should be mutual.
Okay.
I agree with you, especially if your partner addresses it. But if, like, for me, it's not an issue with me and my partner. Like, this is not like something like where we have an issue with, or it's not something like she had to like have a conversation with me about watching, because it's not like I'm obsessed with like watching people, or like I'm tracking them down or anything. Like, I think that's
You better not
disrespectful
be.
to your partner. Like, when you like tracking it down, you gotta see like some different type of shit. Like, when they just pop up on your timeline, you just cruising through. Ain't no big deal. Like, I don't got no problem with that. Like,
Do
even if
you
it's,
stop and stare though?
huh?
Are you scrolling, or are you like inspecting with your Inspector Gadget eye?
No, I'm talking about just strolling. Like, you just on Instagram, like, cause you just gonna find stuff. Like, I'm not talking about like you actively searching for it. Like, now when you actively searching for it, where you're just like, no, I know this type of girl, or I know this girl posting some shit. Like, that's when you got a problem, and that's when y'all got some.
I would just say, if you follow somebody who consistently puts out that type of content, you might want to mute their page so that it's not something that you're going to continuously keep running into, whether you are looking for it or not.
Absolutely.
I dig on.
Because again, it's real easy to say, oh, it's it's not a problem, nothing's gonna happen. But yo, like a lot of things happen even when we don't intend for them to. So you don't wait until it's a temptation before you nip it in the bud.
True. But you also don't know the mindset of most of these people nowadays. Like, because I ain't gonna hold you. A couple of these girls that I'm talking about, like, surprised me by posting the shit that they posted. So, like, even when I first...
Why are you surprised, yo? Niggas is out here going butt naked to people's birthday parties.
Wait,
Why
who
are you
doing
surprised? Lizzo.
that?
Stop.
Yo, shout out to Lizzo. Shout out to Lizzo. Embrace the body, free